Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hi, I'm Michelle Kelly, and welcome to Be in the Change, where I started in 2019 for my New Year's resolution that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video telling you how the breakup was going, which was not that easy, and I'm still re-breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt every single day, and I am on year 5. This is the beginning of year 5 of doing this. I set another, I want to say, intention for 2020, which was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, which I'm still working on. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar, and I am now almost 10 months sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine free. And I'm a recovering food addict, so I'm coming out of my food addiction. And 2022 was to attach an income to what it is that I do, which I got a check from TuneCore, not a check, I got a W-2 form for a song that I wrote years ago, Hey Cole Swindell, So Worth the Whiskey, and $56 for that. And I owed $13 in taxes for it, and I had to use that money to keep my song on iTunes and Spotify, by the way, but that was cool. And then I also get these invoices from Meta. However, I haven't gotten any money yet, so I don't know what that's about still. And then 2023 was not to weigh myself every fucking day on the scale, which, you guys, I forgot to weigh myself yesterday, so I went 2 days without weighing myself, which was huge. Well, I waited till the afternoon, but usually I do it in the morning. So that was a huge improvement for me. So I'm working on all of this stuff internally, and to the outside world, what I do doesn't appear as a job. And me working through justifying what I do. Am I lazy? You know, I'm not a normal 9-to-5er. That has never been in my bones. I couldn't sit still when I was little. I had ants in my pants. I constantly got told to hold my horses. I had no horses, by the way. And it's so funny because we do a line dance now. I love to line dance. And we do a dance to Hold Your Horses. And I got to teach on Tuesday because my instructor had to get something done with her neck. And I got to teach 3 dances, and one of them was Hold Your Horses. And I asked everybody who got told to hold their horses, and almost everybody did. And then I'm like, how many people had a horse? And one person in the class had a horse. I never understood, but it was my anxiety, by the way. So I get to line dance during the day. I'm on Social Security disability. I'm on food stamps. I get help with my electric. My son Angelo and his girlfriend Dana pay for me to have Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. And they also pay for me to have Spotify. And yeah, I'm trying to work on getting in the public eye. I've been working on it for years. I'm doing all this behind the scenes stuff and haven't seen a paycheck for it. Have a lawsuit for my car accident that I was in 2019. I'm recovering from my 4th neck surgery. I'll show you guys the scar. It's still bad. And I'm almost 7 weeks out from my 4th neck surgery, and I am so much better than I was. I can't even tell you, but I have to share with you guys something that I did last week. So my girlfriend Noelle got us tickets for the Oaks home show, which me and my other girlfriend, when she first told us about it, we're like, yeah. And then when the weekend came up and we had nothing to do, we're like, how about that home show? So we went to the home show, and oh my God, it was incredible. I never thought I could have fun at a home show, or I'd be excited about this, but it was the people that I got to go with, and they're so fun. So we had the best time. But I went in this, it looked like, so I'm 51, so I used to watch this show called Mork and Mindy, and Mork from Ork came down in an egg, and I got into this chiropractic massager chair that they have in the doctor's office and physical therapy. It's like a ride. So I got in this thing. You even put your hands in, and it massages your hands, but you couldn't get your arms out. And when I was in it, after a minute or two, I'm like, holy shit, I just had neck surgery and I need to get out of this thing immediately. It was digging into me more than any massage I ever had, and I started to panic. And then I called the guy over and I got out of it. But I'm thinking, holy shit, I hope I didn't mess up my surgery, because you guys, that is my biggest fear, is like, oh my God, I'm going to mess this up and I'm going to go back into the pain that I was in. So I got out of the egg, totally forgot all about it. Sunday I was fine. Monday I was in so much pain, and Tuesday I was in so much pain. And I called the doctor's office, and they're like, Michelle, it's probably just, it just inflamed all the nerves. It's going to calm down. I went back in on Wednesday for them to look at my scar because it hasn't been healing that great. And he said, you did not ruin this. You can't ruin this, which was such a relief. So, because I always thought it's my fault when things don't turn out. I must have done something wrong. And now I'm working on my back because I have back issues, and I'm going back to the same. They ordered an MRI, and I had this gut feeling that the people that did my neck are not the people to do my back. And I'm right. They can't hear me. And when I'm around people who can't hear me, my old behavior was to keep talking and keep trying to convince them and proving my point. You have to see it this way. And then making sure they knew that I was right. And what I keep finding out is when people can't hear me, what their soul is saying to me is, Michelle, I can't help you, and you need to go and find somebody else. So when I can see people like that, I don't get mad at them anymore. I just hear their soul saying, Michelle, we've got somebody way better for you. And I get pissed that I have to do all this work, and now I have to look for somebody else and make more appointments and find somebody. So I am learning to listen to my intuition, to pay attention to it, and then take an action as a result of that, which is very hard work, by the way. And I want to share with you guys another thing. So at this home show, which was so amazing, there was these guys, Cover, C-O-V-R, and they make these fabulous plants to put over your your thing from the electric company, so you don't have to show your meter. And they put these leaves over. They're going to make them for, like, if you have a utility box on your yard. Awesome. These guys are awesome. I say check them out. I'm going to have them make something to cover my air conditioner, so it doesn't look like just an air conditioner. It's going to look like I have trees, or like a really nice bush, instead of a really big air conditioner unit on the front of my yard. So anyway, they were awesome. But also I know I need new windows in my house eventually, and I'm interviewing window companies. So I had a guy come out yesterday who was just, oh my God, he was wonderful, and he could be my son. And he gave this fabulous presentation. I've never been educated on buying windows, getting windows. I got a house, it came with windows, but they're leaking. And I keep getting shame letters from the electric company that I use 30 to 40% more electricity than my neighbors. And I kept thinking like they're trying to shame me instead of my windows are bad. So anyway, I had this fabulous presentation, but I told him I would not be able to buy windows from him yesterday. I need to interview more companies. Like I need to do my research and my homework, and he kept coming down in price. It started at like 14,000. He went down to 11,000 because I'm like, I can't sign this. And the price kept getting better and better. And I'm like, it's not about the money. I need to do my homework and my research, and I can't sign this, and I am not reacting out of fear, which, Michelle, you'll never get this price again if you don't buy this right this second, which is fear, which is not good for me. I don't like that. I don't like being pressured. I think spending $11,000 is a lot of money and a major purchase. And it was the first thing that I saw. And the old Michelle would want to sign with him because I like him, because I could be his mother, because he's getting married 3 months from now, because I could help his income. And what I realized is I am not responsible for his finances. He's not responsible for mine. And I'm allowed to say no. And this isn't good for me yet. And when I do know, if I go with you, I will call you. And he told me if I go with him, he will never be able to get this deal again. And it doesn't matter. I don't do well out of fear and pressure. And I think most people don't either. So this is your signing off. Thank you so much for everyone who's following me on this journey. One quick thing, I haven't gone back about my antidepressants, but I think I might up my dose a little bit and see if that helps. So this is your signing off. Thanks so much, everyone who's following me. Stay safe, stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.